Hey everyone, this is Sunny Justice with yet another video. I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, Sunny, you keep spoiling us today and putting out videos, and then you're going to do a live tonight. Well, yes, we are at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, and there's going to be a new intro. Now, I know a lot of you, and we took it underneath serious advisement, were complaining that the intro was too long. And then there was some of you that watched the replay and still complained that the intro was too long. But that one I have to say, I just have to say, there's a fast forward and a skip button for a reason on the replay. But anyways, you guys, if you guys are happy that the intro will be 1 minute long from now on, please give this video a thumbs up. Me, Deb, and Adam, we will see you tonight. You have a great day. God bless. See you in a bit. Okay. So
Time's up.
time's up. I kept it short and sweet. Did you like it?
Oh yeah.
I like the smoke. Are you a Power Ranger?
Yep.
You're matching the whole theme and everything. Yeah, and
Well, I didn't want to, show
Yeah.
everybody that my beard was going right away.
Isn't it? You guys, welcome Blaine Nelson from Extracted Thoughts to the live tonight. Yes, Blaine. So, Blaine, if anyone has seen Blaine before, Blaine always has sport in that big red, like the big red. The big red is now small red.
Yes, it sucks. My sister's getting married tomorrow, so I tried to fade up my beard and I took too much off, so I had to
You didn't even have to admit that.
take some of it off. It'll be back though.
Just like I hit the wrong intro to start, so I was like, whatever. Oh, oh I went to go hit that one intro, and I thought that was it, but there was the clip that I put out earlier, and I was like, I could go with it, which I was, and then I was like, whatever.
It's a
That's
whatever
Yeah, you can
day.
come in here, babe. Yeah.
What'd you say?
Guess who's back? Come here. She said nope.
Is that Ashley?
Yeah.
You didn't let her. You went and got her that morning, yeah. Yeah.
I
Or
definitely
no.
did.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, did you make her wait longer? Yeah. Hi, Ashley. How are you?
No. I would have been dead.
Yeah.
She took
Yeah.
off.
Well, we actually
Well,
have some people that are saying that they're going to call in today. Freckled
oh,
Joy and
really?
Miss Dog Lover. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me put it this way. Let me put up the banner, guys. So if you do want to call in, I need you to email me at acrimeandshame@gmail.com, and then I will send you the link. So send me an email to acrimeandshame@gmail.com, the one that's scrolling across the bottom, and then so that I can send you the link. Fair enough. And you're gonna have to show your face for a second. It doesn't mean you have to show it on screen or something like that, or you at least have to show your face in our back room so that we know that you're not gonna do anything funky on us, right? Blaine's
Right.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, Adam. Yeah.
Hey,
There's
Adam.
Adam.
Hey,
So
sorry.
yeah, it's all good. You're always late, fashionably late.
Yeah, I was like, well, what the hell time is it?
Yeah. So just to make sure, okay, guys. So if you do want to come on, that's the rule. You basically just have to let us see that you're a real person in the background. Doesn't mean you'll be seen if you don't want to be seen. But if you want to be seen, then just keep your camera on. But at the end of the day, that's the rule, really. So email at acramingshame@gmail.com. All right. All right.
Yes, my face has been
Wait,
robbed.
I was just gonna say, wait, there's something missing on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a whole big ball of red that's missing. He's going to a
Yes.
wedding tomorrow. When's the wedding?
9 o'clock in the morning.
Not oh, we
Early.
can't keep you on too late, can we? No, no, we
Not
won't.
tonight. I got to get all the
No,
kids to bed, and I got about an
absolutely.
hour or so.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't even want to be on that long tonight, as a matter of fact, either. I
No,
just been making videos like all day and yesterday. It's just been a long weekend, so we'll Deb Adam, we're keeping this one to like an hour and a half tonight.
okay.
That's fine with me. I got an early morning too.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Um, so so Blaine, so you messaged me earlier today
Yes.
and you showed me a message from Ashley Garth.
Yep.
And if anyone doesn't know Ashley Garth, and I think most of you do by now, Ashley Garth sits in prison for 48 years, and Garrett Kurt sits in prison for 55 years for the murder of Nicole Bowen. And of course, a lot of linkage to around the Delphi case, just like Kegan Kline as well. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna uh, bring that message up on the screen, okay? And then, do you have it in front of you so you can read it in a second?
Yep. Absolutely.
It's,
Okay.
Sonny, before you do that, really quick, Blaine, you'd actually written Ashley while we were
Yeah, explain
live.
what you did.
Yeah. I last Friday when we were live, we were talking about everything, and I had actually wrote her while we were live last Friday,
Mhm.
and we were all joking and like she's not going to respond, and surprisingly, she did.
It's awesome.
Absolutely. So yeah, so let me just share the screen. Um, and actually, Blaine, just while I'm pulling it up on the screen here, um, tell everyone what your channel is here.
So my channel is Extracted Thoughts. I know I haven't been on the last few Saturdays. I have been sick, and then last Saturday I had a lot going on prepping for the wedding. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to be on. If not, uh,
Yeah.
I apologize. I'm gonna do everything that I can to try to get back on tomorrow night. Everything should be good to go after the wedding since it's 9 o'clock in the morning. It's just been a long week. But Extracted Thoughts is my channel. If you
I'm just
want
gonna drop it.
to, yeah, the link will be in here. I appreciate your support and
Hmm.
everything that's going on because there's a topic I want to talk about. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but there's these teenagers, these people have been coming forth about this religious camp that they were going to in, I think, I can't remember, but they were doing hard labor and stuff, and they're getting a lot of trauma and stuff. So I kind of want to look at a little bit more into that and speak on that. So tune in, subscribe, and thank you for all your support.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Let me just put myself on mute. Somebody's just requesting to come on live, and just so you know, that person that's putting their name into the email, I'm going to email you back in just a second. And no, I just need to see that a face behind the scene, but you can just turn your camera back off, okay? And yeah, when you come in through the backyard there. Okay, so go ahead, Blaine. Feel free to read that.
All right, so this is a letter from Ashley Garth that I received September 8th, which was yesterday at 5:50 p.m. She says, "Listen, I have. Oh, first of all, I want to read the letter that I sent. Let me see. Let me read the letter. I'm going to read the letter that I sent. This is what I sent to Ashley. this was last Friday. I said, hey, I'm reaching out to you because I run a YouTube channel called Extracted Thoughts, and I give a voice to those who don't have one. The reason I'm contacting you is there has been a lot of controversy on a letter you wrote, and I wanted to ask you personally about it. Some are saying you know things about the Delphi murders, and I just wanted to come to you and hear your words. If you could please get back to me, I'd appreciate it. I've attached the letter. Can you break it down for me, please? What does Kai fucking Pie mean? With love, an ex-fellow felon. And if you need anything, let me know. So she, before she messaged me, I received on my channel from this person, and I'm saying this because I'm sure he watches. So I want to, I've reached back out to this person. But before I go on, I want to, oh, my channel, where's it at? There it is. They said, let me see. It says Tim Stevens. This was after I had sent that letter. Tim Stevens contacted me on my channel. It says, contact me, please. It has to do with about a letter you inquired about. And I have reached out and responded back, but nothing. So Tim Stevens, if you watch this, if you know who I am, you obviously have been on my channel. I'd like for you to contact me back since you reached out to me. But Ashley Garth, her response to my letter was, oh, sorry, it's loading. Her response was, listen, I have no interest in talking to you, especially about something I know nothing about. I didn't write whatever the fuck that letter is, which we all know is a lie. I've never seen it. Also, getting information from G is about as reliable as getting your information from a cat. He's a liar. There's many things that are controversial that I've kept quiet and not defended myself about that G has twisted around and made it what it's not. Such as things in my case, and the only place that's got me is sitting in prison for a murder I didn't commit and conspiracy charges when I still don't even know all the facts. Y'all with your oh-so-grand speculations know more than I could ever rack my brain about. I have questions myself. What about my justice, or the fact that the only difference between Nicole and I is that I'm still alive suffering from Garrett's abuse? The fact that he's still finding a way to meddle with my life. I've told the feds what I know, and it's nothing. If I knew anything, I would have helped then. I don't know nothing about that case or that letter, so don't ask again. And that's what she responded. And so this is me responding back, and hopefully we'll get another response. I just sent this before we were live. I said, hey, I was just trying to let you tell your side. All these people are trash talking you. And to be honest, I don't like it when people can't defend themselves. In all honesty, I'm really trying to stand up for you. And I'm sorry for all that you have been through. I know how hard it is. I'm a convicted felon myself and have been to prison. So if you need anything or if I can help in any way, please let me know. Even if it's just writing a letter, it gets lonely in there, especially when all you have is pictures to feel homey. I didn't mean to offend you, so if I did, I apologize. I was just trying to be a voice for you and stick up for you. And we all know that I got to put my sweet talking on, so hopefully she'll message us back.
Well, you did a good job reaching her and getting some kind of response back from her.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I'm trying here. I'm trying to get a hold of Kegan Kline, and I'm trying to do what I can.
Yeah. He will not be communicating with anybody for at least 30 days. So.
Yeah. Well, as soon as he's able to, let me know so I can reach out.
Sonny, we can't hear you.
You're muted.
You're still muted, Sonny. Sonny.
I muted myself on 2 devices. That's how great I am.
I'm like, hello.
I muted myself there, then I looked over there when you said it, and I'm like, oh, okay. All right. You know, it makes it too easy to tap that speaker one. because you just got to tap it and then peek. All right. But so yeah, what were your first thoughts when you did see that message come in?
I
Besides
was
holy
like, I was like, this. I was like, yeah, okay. When I got excited, really, when I first seen it, because I wasn't expecting that. I was hoping that she was going to break down the letter for me, and I got excited. I was like, yes, got a response. And
yeah.
then, because that guy had reached out to me, and I was like, I've commented twice back to him, but I've got nothing. And so I was hoping that she just kind of went. Uh, I was hoping she just kind of went ahead and reached out to me and was like, "All right, cool," because obviously, if she didn't have anything to do with it, that dude wouldn't have reached out to me because she got the letter, she talked to him, and he reached out to me.
You're talking about the
Come on,
cryptic
now.
note, correct?
Yeah,
When you
the
sent the
cryptic.
letter, you're talking about the cryptic note. Okay. Okay.
Yes, I sent her a picture of the cryptic note
Yeah.
and asked
Yeah.
her to break it down for us.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like it's not rocket science to see that it was her writing. Like it doesn't take a monkey could look at it and go and just look at her letter that she wrote Garrett Kurtz and the cryptic note and see how someone makes the same eyes and the same T's. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, so let me think. Ashley's involved in murders. That's on Jason Palladino's matches the same. Yeah. So we all know that everyone's trying to save their own asses in some way, shape, or form.
absolutely.
Um, you know,
Absolutely. I want to answer Never Silent. I want to answer him real quick. That's
highly.
because Indiana Department of Correction is no longer JPay. JPay is no longer in charge of Indiana Department of Corrections. That's why you're not finding them on there. It is all um, Connect Network now.
Right. But are those separate companies that are for profit? So I mean,
Yeah,
they're working with an independent company that likes making money off of that, correct?
yeah, for messaging and their tablets and stuff like that. JPay doesn't do tablets. Connect Network does, and JPay, the state of Indiana got rid of JPay and GTO.
I'll be
All
right
right.
there. Like, I was gonna go get a drink. I was gonna get one at prior, but I didn't, and I'm just gonna go grab one quickly. And Louise, welcome. Is that the name you want to go by? Louise Blue?
Oh, hi. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Is that a picture of a basset hound?
There's a picture of my dog.
Is he a basset hound?
No, she's a cocker spaniel. English cocker spaniel.
Oh, yes, I see now that I've zoomed in. How sweet. Very cute.
I just like to say it's really nice to talk to you guys and to catch you live because I'm from the UK, so usually I can't catch the live streams because of the time difference. So my thoughts are I've watched all of Sunny's her videos on BG, and at first it was quite hard to see, but I really do think that BG is Kegan Dunker. You can see the turned up nose. It's just you have to compare. You have to compare everything that she's looked at and really look into it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's my feeling on that, Louise, is that, I mean, it doesn't matter what people do. People can do whatever they want. But sometimes I do get a little shocked that that it really gets overlooked, I think, properly, to be honest with you. I think that people don't really put in that time and effort. Just like for me, just to be honest, it's kind of like you make tribute videos and they get very little views, even though people keep claiming that they care, about these cases, and yet the tribute videos get very little care about them. I always find that if there's a message full of drama, basically, then that's where you get your views from, which is sad because tribute videos are it's a very, like I said, if you care about the person, then a beautiful tribute video to me, and this is just my thoughts here, but a beautiful tribute video for the people that say that they care about the case and stuff like that. You would think that they would, for a couple of minutes watch something, and
Right.
yet it's just it. For me personally, it does bug me internally about that, because it doesn't matter if I've done one for Abby or Libby, or Kylie Rodney just recently, and and stuff like that. I don't know why. It just really bugs me. But I feel the same way about the work that I've put into it. It's kind of like people, I'm again being honest, people are just too lazy to really do the work, or they just simply don't understand, but they don't try to understand. You see,
Right. Or they don't
I
agree.
tried. What would you say, Adam?
I said right, or they just don't agree.
Yeah,
Uh,
well, the thing is that most people, and I can tell, if 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 people really, and this goes from the LE to like to whoever watches these, my that work. If
yeah.
someone truly put in the effort, to really looking at those images instead of blowing it off like, whatever. I mean, it took me a long time, not a long time, sorry. It didn't take me a long time, but meaning as you keep doing it, you start understanding so much more about maybe how to make better pictures of it, whatever. Right? At the end of the day, it's a blurry video. I get that, right? I think it's pretty obvious to anyone watching that video, if they truly watched it, they would understand that there's not one clear image of the BG where you literally just break down his face. You'll get the sunlight, you'll get distortion, you'll get whatever. And all I've ever tried to do is take every piece of that video and break it down into sections where, sometimes you can see the eye better in some pictures, sometimes you can see the nose is one of the hardest ones, to be honest with you, out of any part of that video of the BG. But
Because
so
it is that because it's blurred over, like
yes, well, it's because everyone thinks in here. Sorry, I'll come back on camp. Because everyone thinks that the BG has this big whopper nose, you know. And if anyone looks at Keegan Dunker's nose, when he looks down, it's wide. But when you look at the BG's nose, everyone thinks it's this big, pudgy, fat nose out there. And they're so off base when they think that. Again, there's a difference between talking about it, and there's a difference between watching a video, and there's a difference between deep diving into it and actually doing the work to sit there and know exactly what you're looking at.
It's
And
his
so
eyes as well.
the
I can
eyes,
see his eyes.
it's not even
Yeah.
just right. It's not just the markings. We're talking about the same face structure, right? I could literally overlay his face structure to the little dimple chin side. This, like, I mean, there's one that's a picture that I have where I have it where he's turned to the side and you can just literally see. But no, most people don't put in that time and the effort.
Isn't that what you get accused of though? Is overlaying
Pardon? I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I barely have taken his picture and overlaid it. And first of all, I
I
don't use the sketches that are out there. The sketches only told me two things. One, the first guy looked like an older individual. The second one told me, because based on what Ali came out with, that in 2019, oops, they screwed up. Thank you, Nancy. Oops, they
exactly.
screwed up. It's a younger person that the BG is. But that didn't mean the BG doesn't mean that it's one person, but there is one person on the bridge, like we all know that probably Kegan Kline is gonna, who knows if this case ever, sees a happy ending to it. We all hope so. We all,
Oh,
you know,
bad choice
we,
of words there, Sonny.
pardon?
Bad choice of words.
Bad choice of words. Um, because honestly, we don't know what's really going on in Wabash or whatever like that. We don't know what evidence or what they have. Like, did you guys listen to Louise? Did you listen to that Aaron Mulf's friend again?
No, I've not seen that. But what I was wondering is, does the voice match the person on the bridge? Is it
I
the same
believe it does.
person?
I believe it does, but that's my personal opinion for that for sure. I believe it does, but I know that for me saying yes, 1,000 other people are going to say no.
Do you think
Right.
that voice is Kegan Dunker?
Absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
I've played it. I've done my work, but
Yeah.
that doesn't
What?
really mean a lot to me, to be honest.
Yeah,
The voice.
because most voice analysts have said, there's just not enough there to make a definitive connection to anyone, and you're listening to an edited version of the voice, so it doesn't matter who you're comparing it to. You're not getting a true. I mean, there's so many factors, of course, that we could go back into as far as, did the phone go into her pocket, blah blah blah. The voice is edited. So, if you're trying to compare it to Kegan Kline, whoever, you're going to find people that say yes. You're going to find people that say no. The same way, I'm like, is Blaine better looking than Adam? Some people are going to say yes. Some people are going to say no. Now, I mean, everyone's going to say yes. But, I mean, before,
No.
I don't know. I'm just going to put it out there. I just feel like the girls were ambushed from behind. That's my personal feeling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've
Like
always
you're
thought that was
ambushed
possible.
from on the south side of the bridge, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How many people do you think is involved, Louise? If you were just, your own thoughts.
Quite a few. Yeah.
Okay. Do you
just looking at what you've been going through, yeah, definitely it's not one person.
No. What do you think about the message from Nick Edwards about Sheena Cottrell and Palladino's involvement?
So I've seen the kind of crazy message. I think there are quite a few people involved. I think there's a lot of drugs involved. I think it's a very, very murky world, quite frankly. What's going on in that area of the world, it's just yeah.
My husband's from the UK, by the way. My gorgeous husband.
Oh.
He's from Nuneaton.
Nuneaton. Oh,
yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm very nervous. So.
Louise, where are you at in the UK?
Don't be nervous. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm in southeast London.
So yeah. Do you mind if I off topic for just a second? How I bet things are kind of weird there this weekend, right? I mean, we don't have to get into everything, but I mean, it's probably a really weird atmosphere right now, right?
What was that? Sorry.
I would assume that the atmosphere is just very awkward this weekend. Like,
God, yeah. I mean,
with the Queen passing.
Very, very sad. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't start talking to someone else. I'm sorry?
Yeah. I've been in tears a lot. Actually.
I'm sorry.
I'm not a royalist, but it just kind of it reminds you of your grandma passing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. What a long life she lived.
Right. Well, it's the first. I mean, if you're a UK citizen, that's one thing, But for anyone, it's the first time there's been a change in the monarchy in most of our lifetimes. Because she sat on the throne for 70 years
75 years. Yeah.
Yeah, and other than Sonny, none of us were even around then.
Right?
Guys, I'm going to head off, but thank you so much for having me on.
Oh, are you sure you don't want to stick around a little longer?
I'm all right. Thank you so much. It's 3:00 in the morning here.
Oh, right. Well, I'll tell you, Louise, if you ever do want to come on again, just email me to where you did and just let me know, okay?
Will do. All right. Take care, guys.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks so much.
Prayers for you.
Yeah. That was a caller. We're taking call-ins tonight. Again, if anyone does want to call in tonight, guys, you have to email me at acrimeandshame@gmail.com so I can send you the link. So that and then you have to show your face behind the scenes. You don't have to show your face on the live, but you do have to show your face to know that you're a real person for basically 10 seconds, just to let us see that you're
right.
We're not going to get
faces, Sonny. What are those two faces behind you? There's like a blonde. There's a blonde on
I know. Hey, that
There's a
blonde.
blonde up. There's a blonde up both sides.
I know, but the one blonde is
that
like
one?
she's mimicking you and like making signs at you, and
There we go. There
good
we go. That's
looking.
it. Yeah.
No, that one's she's good looking.
I seen a classy picture. I seen a younger, classy version of one of the blondes today on Facebook.
Was that Deb?
No,
I think that was probably Adam.
Well, yeah, because Deb's still classy.
Are you still you flirting with Adam now? All that stuff?
no.
Yeah. Okay.
Stalking's more like it.
Well, you know what? Yeah. You haven't lived until you stalked Adam, right?
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely. Adam, I like those colors with your hair and everything like that going on there. Hey, Frank. So
Frank Meister, what's up?
yeah, Frank got his Facebook back, I think today.
I thought Frank was on a stream tonight. Frank, are you asleep? Were you on?
It must have
I know.
ended.
Yeah. I know Sleuth is
hour.
on. Duty Ron's on. I don't think Duty Ron was planning on coming on, but he went on to talk about Kiely Rodni.
Kylie.
So wait, Blaine, going back to what we were, we want to thank Louise for joining us for a few moments there. And Louise, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. Anyways.
Streamlabs is going crazy in the chat. Streamlabs is accusing people of everything.
Please, well, I'm testing it out. Let's see what it is saying. Jane, please refrain from spamming symbols. Okay, let me turn that one off. I don't know what this
Nightbot is new. Nightbot is new for us tonight, right?
Yeah. Where's the symbol one? Oh, symbol protect. Fine, I'll turn that one off. Word protection, that one's on. Okay, I turned off the caps one. Yeah, because
Sloopy. Did you read Sloopy's Deb?
Let me find it.
Oh, Sloopy
where
said,
is it?
looks like a little devil and an angel sitting on Sunny's shoulders.
Oh.
that was
That's funny.
you know, we're just
That's
here
about
to be,
right.
Yeah. Miss Dog Lover. So yeah, just honestly, we're just I get it, right? Coming on somebody's live. I remember the first time I was going on it was Profiling Evil. It's when they were just kind of more, I don't want to say brand new, but very close to being brand new together. And I was a member, and so I went into like the chat, and I called in, but all of a sudden I wasn't sure. It's like I thought someone could see me, and I didn't want to put my face out there at that moment, in a sense, because like I didn't have a nice back behind me or nothing like that. But anyways, and so I'm just like, oh shit, and then I quickly logged out, and I was like, husband, what's going on here? So
Right.
I get it on there, but okay. So Blaine,
Yes.
going back to what we were talking about with the Ashley Garth note. So you're saying that someone named Timmons, reached out to you on a video, correct?
Yeah. It was on. He left a comment on one of my videos.
And what did the comment just say? Sorry, if you said, I didn't quite hear actually.
I will look at it again.
Okay.
Pull it up.
The Queen. Yeah, there's
Said,
and just so what do we know? Go ahead.
It was Tim Stevens, and it was 3 days ago.
Oh, Tim Stevens. Okay.
Yeah. It said he said, contact me, please. It has to do with about a letter you inquired about.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So curious.
That is news in Los Angeles for Troy.
Thank you, Steffa.
Boy, you look handsome tonight. Look at these two. Dad, what are we even doing here? We're not. Those two are like here, Adam. There, you can just look. There you go. There's Adam, little devil on my shoulder up there. And then go on, you two. Just flirt with each other for me. Yeah. The blondie and the red. Yeah. Can someone drop Wings channel? Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah. That's that. We're gonna make strawberry blonde.
Yeah. You right. Hey, I ain't getting invited to this wedding tomorrow. So Apparently, he's taking Ashley.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was my +1 for tomorrow.
Grab it like
Okay.
it's hot.
How's Ashley doing, by the way? She good?
She's good. She just
Good.
came up the stairs not too long ago, and then
Giving
she's like,
Ashley
"You're
people.
doing this. I'm out of here."
That's how we said hey.
I did.
I have a
As soon as she got in the car, I said, "Hey, Deb, Adam, and Sunny said, hey."
The other
She's
one.
like, "Oh my gosh, you did not tell them." I'm like, "Yeah, I did." She's like, "Tell them I said hi and I love them."
I was wondering, like I know that you're just truthful and say it like it is too. And
Yeah.
but as you were saying it, I'm like, I wonder if he's gonna take a licking from Ashley for this
You
one.
should take it a step further and be like, I pulled up your stuff online and we were going over it in your picture.
Oh, she would kill me.
Just be like, honey, I'm just trying to make you YouTube famous too.
Yeah, I'm trying to. She always talks about she wants to do a gaming channel. I'm like, you can't ever do it if you don't ever get on.
Absolutely.
Well, Sunny, Deb, what was one of my suggestions for tonight when we were talking about ideas for? I said, can we just do board game night?
Yeah. I know. Hey, just quickly because there are. Go ahead, Deb.
I do have a question. How was Stevens spelled on the Tim Stevens? Was it with Stevens?
No, with a P.
With the
STEPH. Yes.
All right, I'm just taking some notes.
STEPHENS.
Okay.
And I've went to his channel. I've left 2 comments on there.
Mm-hmm.
Told him to add me on Facebook. And I've got nothing.
I'm gonna try this 8 ball, see if it works. I gave 8 ball commands, but I don't know if it only works in Twitch. You guys just go ahead. I just wanted to
Congratulations. Congratulations
Oh.
to Frank Meister. He's a member for 5 months today.
Sweet. I got to get my membership.
Deb, shouldn't we have to restart his membership because he got? I mean, Frank, do we know you aren't hacked? We should probably restart your membership. Sunny said 8 ball, and I literally
Right.
what are you talking about?
I don't think the 8 ball thing works. I don't know. I was just playing around with this. Let's type in. Oh, okay. Let's type in respect.
Are you on your computer on?
Huh?
What do you mean? Like you don't have like a physical 8 ball?
See? No. Yeah. No. I'm talking about 8 ball that was on Night or Cloudbot.
Oh, okay.
So I have certain words and moderators. I can use these, and some of them I'm still perfecting this stuff. Okay, guys, because you see the sucky thing about this whole Cloudbot stuff is that you have to do it while you're live.
Wow.
Literally. Well, I know, how stupid is that?
Miss Thane, thanks for the subscribe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I have some commands. I have, let's see, everyone can do Abby Libby. If you do the exclamation Abby Libby, everyone can do that, but there is a cooldown period. There is, so far I got hello, respect, the coffee one app, the PayPal app, the follow, donation. Oh, the donation exclamation, and Abby and Libby, today is the day. If anyone wants to try that one, then there we go. Somebody just tried it. So let me just put it this way. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out. See, Streamlabs says today is the day.
Yep.
Sunny,
I thought you meant like one of these. Like a legit one. I was like, oh, I can answer the question. What do you need to know?
Oh, sure. Can you just use that, Adam? Just shake it and be like, so when are they going to be done working on Wabash River?
Right. Well, can you show me how to do that again? All right. When are they going to be done working on Wabash River?
Coffee. What does it say?
Well, apparently I haven't used it in a long time. It's kind of cloudy.
That's like most 8 balls.
Yeah. Yep, I'm going to have to go back to Spencer's and get a new one.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm just playing around with this whole thing, the Streamlabs thing, learning all what it can do. I knew it could be, so I had it right the first time. I just didn't know I had to be live because I was like, But anyways, okay. So I don't know. Blaine, go ahead. Adam or Deb, you guys go ahead, and if you guys want to say something else, add
Really,
to
really
it.
quickly, I was just going to say Boston Christian. I don't know for anyone that hasn't had a chance. I don't know where everyone is in the country or the world tonight. I know Carol, it's not here in daytime, but it's a beautiful moon tonight. Beautiful moon tonight. It's the harvest moon, I think. So if you get a chance, look outside.
Everybody runs off.
I wanted to ask.
I take off.
How many people in this chat actually believe that it's training that's going on in the Wabash?
Way.
They confirmed it's not.
Yeah. So, yeah, could fight that one. Yeah.
It's funny how it's weird how that battles come up. Like there's these like die hard training people, and then they're like it's not. It's this odd like there's like people in both camps.
Yes, Streamlabs is CloudBot. Sunny question. Will you be so kind to program? Absolutely, Purdue. So kind of Delphi tip info into command? Absolutely. Good one. Because I was thinking to myself yesterday as I was doing multiple things, I was like, what else can people tell me? Like I kind of put it in the main things and then I got tired after. But that's a good one too. Asshat's going to call.
Asshat. Yeah, I want to talk to that motherfucker.
Okay. Whoa. Calm down, Blaine. You're
keep it green. Keep it green, Blaine.
Yeah, sorry. He got
MF. MFer.
That MFer.
Yeah, that MFer. Yeah. But in saying that, someone like him doesn't deserve any attention.
No, I haven't gave him any attention, so he kind of shut up.
Yeah.
You know
Is that how you turn into someone like that? You don't get enough attention?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much.
But so, yeah, because we made a kind of a rule here that we're not going to really talk about these people because they really are not worth it at all. Like, in all honesty, wife Lilith's not worth the the pee that I piss in or anything like that. Or do you know what I mean? Nothing.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I just kind of left all of them alone. I follow them still and see what they have to say, but
I should clarify really quickly. When I say I should not have used the word confirmed about the river. I've heard that Ali has said that they're what they are doing, but it's not been officially confirmed. So I don't want anyone to think that I was saying something that wasn't true.
Yeah,
I do.
Just to be clear,
I did hear that when that sign was put up, that the people who were searching the river cheered for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I thought that was really cool and kind of makes you think that that's what they're there for.
And I'm just going to show you. Well, hold on a second here. Blaine, did you see that picture the other day? Why am I?
See what?
Let me just pull it up here. Is it here? Is it this one?
Streamlabs is a buzzkill.
Wait. You guys leave Streamlabs alone. Please refrain from using foul language. Carol, what did you say?
She said how did, but she said $$ or AZZ. How did that name came about? Because it's not a phrase in where she lives, and it came about because Sunny could not say his channel name for a while. She couldn't remember it.
Pretty much.
So she just shortened it. That was her version of it.
Hey, Dee.
Well, somebody actually said it in the chat, and so I could never remember. Yeah, like Deb said there, I could never remember what it was, and so I just kept saying asshat because that's what I saw someone else say in the chat, and I was like, "Yep." So that's
Sunny,
kind of. Yeah.
You remember how I told you to remember? Without talking, crap about people. I said the easy way to remember is one way, Sunny. As above, so below.
Yeah, very so below.
Not much going on. Either way.
Anyways,
Dang, is that the scene that they put up over in that area?
yes. So let me just go into it. So this is what was put up, and this is on the Nickel Bridge that they hung this. This is one Deb is referring to. That apparently when they put it up, they basically cheered her. Yeah.
I think it's awesome.
I think it's awesome. I don't know who put it up.
I haven't seen it yet. I drive every day to Rochester for work, so
yeah,
I'm gonna have to detour and go over there.
So can you? Yeah. So you can go across the Kelly Bridge where you can see it, where you would be able to see it then.
Yeah, I'll go try to check it out and see if I can get some good pictures.
Yeah, I was gonna say because famously unfamous has been sending me each day pictures and actually like this was one of them, but not that he took this one. It was somebody else, I believe. But anyways, he's been just he lives in the area of Peru, and he was actually on the live the other day. And yeah, so he just kind of sends out me some footage each day because it's all about bringing awareness, like kind of like keeping people in the loop of what's going on. And so, yeah, so we appreciate that very much again. And I want to give another shout out to Babylonian Cowboy. Appreciate all those videos you put out there. Yeah.
Did he put new ones out? Sorry.
What?
Did he put a new one out?
Every day.
He's always putting them out every day. So Babylonian Cowboy, yeah, fight that little good fight against those the trash that's out there.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna quickly put his link as well.
I think yeah.
What?
Nothing.
Carol said coincidences do. I can't talk. Okay. Coincidences do happen, but a training day this long, I think not. Exactly, because it would cost so much money. It would cost the state so much money to be out there training like that for 3 weeks.
Oh, right. I know.
So and there's so many of them there. If you look at how many cars, that would be, yeah.
And Travis Trexler got out the other day. Hey.
Evening, yeah.
Today at 4 something.
Was it today at 4?
No, it was last night.
He was He was released. The courts released him yesterday, but he actually was let go today.
Yeah. Yeah. We were shared a phone call with that actually. I didn't put it out, but the gist of it was, actually, Deb, do you remember what it said now, or Adam? I can't remember exactly how it was said. Something about it was to do with the courts or something like that.
Yeah, the court. It wasn't like he made bail. Right. The court let him go on his own recognizance.
Right. He just bonded out. Yeah,
Somebody's smoking a hell of a lot of weed because it's coming through the window, and I can. It's like no, but
I was like Deb.
It's as above, so below. It's as above, so below. I'm sorry, I had to say that.
But but the neighbor must smoke to be it. But I have an air conditioning, portable air conditioning, so the window always is a bit open there, and it's just whiffing in right now.
Right, because you're not on the first level.
Well, if you start smiling a lot, we'll know.
Right. free high, come on in. No, just kidding. So let's see here. Blaine, so again, what was it that you wanted to be talking about on, or go ahead, Deb, did you want to say something?
I was just going to say to Blaine, there were several people that just came into the chat within the last few minutes, and they were interested in hearing you read that letter again.
Okay, let me pull it up, guys.
I will I will definitely go over that. Let me I was looking up Kegan Kline here.
Yeah, you were like, come on, Kegan.
And he doesn't go to trial till January of next year.
Well, October.
Hopefully.
Whoops, that's not the one I wanted to put up.
It was supposed to be April of 2022. Keeps getting pushed back.
It just got pushed back again. Or his pretrial conference is October 20th.
Yeah.
Blaine will read it. Why is that one different than the other one? Oh, there we go. I clicked on it by accident.
All right. So I'll start with the one that I sent last Friday. We were actually doing a live last Friday.
Yeah.
And if you guys remember, for those of you who follow, we were talking about it, and I sent a letter to Ashley Garth. And this is the letter that I had sent to her.
Whoops, poor Blaine is all by himself. I'll come back.
Yeah, no, it's all right. I sent, just so you know, I sent a letter with a copy of the encrypted letter asking about that.
Yeah.
I said, hey, I'm reaching out to you because I run a YouTube channel called Extracted Thoughts, and I give a voice to those who don't have one. The reason I'm contacting you is there has been a lot of controversy on a letter you wrote, and I wanted to ask you personally about it. Some are saying you know things about the Delphi murders, and I just wanted to come to you and hear your words. If you could, please get back to me. I'd appreciate it. I've attached the letter. Can you break it down for me, please? What does Kai fucking Pie mean? With love, an ex-fellow felon. And if you need anything, let me know. And she responded yesterday. But prior to her responding, somebody had messaged on my channel asking for me to reach out to them because they just asked me. It was Stevens.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Tim Stevens. And so that kind of, hit me a little bit. But she messaged yesterday, and this is what she had to say. And you can see it on the screen. She says, listen, I have no interest in talking to you, especially about something I know nothing about, which we all know is a lie. I didn't write whatever the fuck that letter is, in quotation marks, letter. I've never seen it. Also, getting information from G is about as reliable as getting your information from a cat. He's a liar. There's many things that are controversial that I've kept quiet and not defend myself about that G has twisted around and made it what it's not, such as things in my case, and the only place that's got me is sitting in prison for a murder I didn't commit and conspiracy charges when I still don't even know all the facts. Y'all with your oh-so-grand speculations know more than I could ever rack my brain about. Excuse me. I have questions myself. What about my justice, or the fact that the only difference between Nicole and I is that I'm still alive suffering from Garrett's abuse? The fact that he's still finding a way to meddle with my life. I've told the feds what I know, and it's nothing. If I knew anything, I would have helped then. I don't know nothing about that case or that letter, so don't ask again.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anna says Streamlabs would have fun censoring AG's writing.
Oh, yeah.
So
Absolutely.
AG is Ashley Garth. G stands for Garrett Kurtz. She's such a poor victim. Where have I heard these before? Poor victims of all this.
Yeah, she said so. She sounded like a victim. So what did I do? I played into it to try to get another response, and this is what I said. I just sent it at 9:21, right before we went live. I said, hey, I was just trying to let you tell your side. All these people are trash talking you, and to be honest, I don't like it when people can't defend themselves. In all honesty, I'm really trying to stand up for you, and I'm sorry for all that you have been through. I know how hard it is. I'm a convicted felon myself and have been to prison. So if you need anything, or if I can help in any way, please let me know, even if it's just writing a letter. It gets lonely in there, especially when all you have is pictures to feel homey. I didn't mean to offend you, so if I did, I apologize. I was just trying to be a voice for you and stick up for you.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see how that goes.
Hopefully that'll get a response.
And I'm not sure if you want to read those other ones. Did you? Yes or no? I'm just going to ask you, just because it just came to my mind. Did you want to read the ones that you got, like that very nominal conversation with Gabe Ellis, or no?
I mean, we can. He hasn't messaged me back in a long. He hasn't messaged me back. It was just.
Yeah, even just the reply of that one, if you want. I mean, if you want, you don't have to. I just
absolutely.
Okay.
So
Yeah, go ahead. You say it. If anyone doesn't know who Gabe Ellis is, I think everyone should know. Gabe Ellis sits in prison himself. He was arrested on, Deb, help me here. He was arrested on the 15th of February of 2017.
Mm-hmm.
And he had Karina's cousin.
Blood cousin, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In the vehicle. Mm-hmm. And Gabe is known to be, well, Blaine, you told us about him, and so did Paige Turley. He's basically someone you don't mess with, or
no. And I just reread this first letter, man, and nothing. Wow, I'm gonna point. I want to see if you catch this too.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna read the first response that Gabe sent to me, and it just kind of hit me like a light bulb.
Okay.
But this is the first response that Gabe sent me. He says, "Yeah, my mama has kept me in the loop. Thought I was the one," and this is about Karina McClurkin.
Yeah, Karina McClurkin.
Yeah, my mama has kept me in the loop. Thought I was the one that done that dumbass shit. People are crazy, bro. One of the dudes that was nonstop saying I was the one is ran up in the shit. Anyways, I do not understand why they would OD her and fuck her up. Why not just leave her to be found? Scumbags. Anyways, life for them will be unpleasant. When real MFers find out what they did, see, ones think it's chomos and shit that get effed up. No, dudes like them definitely get treated down here. Also, no, I don't talk to too many people. You know the demo, out of sight, out of mind. Got a lot of time, bro. Still, so it is what it is. I did the shit, not them. So, yeah, I'm somehow all right with it. In seg for a year. If you're interested, hit me up. I will let you know the 411. My stuff is dying, so hit me back after you get this. All love, brother. So I just caught this. Did you see what I was talking about?
Is that when you were talking about the ODs part?
Yeah, no one said she had overdosed.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Yeah. And was left. I just caught that he said that.
I will tell you though that the rumor has floated around for a while that somebody gave her a hot shot. And so maybe he heard that rumor. If his mom was keeping him in the loop, but that I thought that stood out to me too.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, it just caught up with me too. Like, wow.
Well, go ahead.
Go ahead, Sonny.
No. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You got your point. Just
no. All I was gonna say, it just sometimes it reminds me of like when my POI member voiced text me and was like, my voices do not sound like their voices. Who said that it was their voices? Like, where would you get that from? Because as far as LE was ever saying, it was one person. So what do you mean their voices? But you know, like those little slip up things that sometimes people say. So yeah, that's why it makes you always wonder sometimes, because Barry Morphew did the same thing. He kept using like words. He kept using the wrong wordage a lot, which to police or investigators means a lot when you start using past tense or was, loved, different things like that. But anyways, can you read that little part again?
Yeah. He said, it says, sorry. Oh. Yeah, it said, people are crazy, bro. One of the dudes that was nonstop saying I was the one is ran up in the shit. Anyways, I do not understand why they would OD her and fuck her up. Why not just leave her to be found?
Well, let me just ask you personally. Do you think that Gabe Ellis at all is involved with Karina's? If you were just to give your own thoughts, or do you not know enough about any of it to make a conclusion? Or
I mean, I wish I could tell you more.
So that's what I was going to say before.
Yeah, it's one of those things, right? Like I always kind of go by my gut intuition, regardless, in a sense. It's just more.
I think he has. He's got a part to play in it. But man, I wish I could talk to you about it.
Oh, okay, I see. Because Are you trying to say about right? Okay, stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it's not even that. It's just to protect the case because, like I said,
Yes.
the people there's okay. So the body, I just man,
Yeah, you because I think I know because I was gonna say that before that I was like I think that stuff behind the scenes that you can't really talk about, and I know that I know stuff behind the scenes even though I'm not even involved that I can't talk about. So I'm like, if it's the same stuff, I'm like, we shouldn't talk about it.
Yeah, I know. I think it is. I think it is.
Yeah, and just for the sake of you not saying anything that sometimes gets mixed up with what you can and shouldn't say, we'll just drop that right now.
Yeah,
and because we don't want to saying anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Regardless, that could be harmful in any which way on that one. So yeah, it's I mean, well, thank you for sharing that because Gabe, as you said, did not message you back because somebody obviously probably told him that.
Well, he messaged me. He messaged me one more time after that. I sent a message. He messaged me one more time after that. And
okay,
this is how I want to stress this. Okay, he talks about me and him in this a little bit, and I just want to give you kind of an insight onto who Gabe is. So,
yeah, absolutely.
He said he's talking about me and he's talking about us right now. In this first part, he said, "Shit, my guy, if it was not for players like us, all them haters wouldn't have a damn thing to do, bro. Well, let me tell you about Michigan City. They came to shake me down, found 5 G's of clear, some orange things, and some ice cream, about 3 whole boys." And he's talking cold. I know what everything he meant. They found alcohol, Suboxone, speed, and heroin. And they also found 2 murder weapons in my shit. They gave me 6 months seg for the knives and dismissed the other shit due to the chain of custody on the evidence. Thought I was going to get a year, but my honesty helped, I think. I told the DHB chick that they can't protect themselves down here, so it makes me think they can protect me. And I'm going home regardless. I'm a non-violent drug offender in a level 4 prison. That shit was a defiance poster only. Anyways, got showed a little love. How's life out there? Talk to my kids at all? Because I'm good friends with his kids. Yeah, they've been saying that shit about me killing them girls forever. And this is where he's talking about Delphi.
Okay.
What's fucked up is the police was after me and Sierra he's talking about Delphi and Karina. He said, what's fucked up is the police was after me and Sierra and we were holed up at Hey-Hey's crib when them girls got the business. Also, Karina was Sierra's blood cousin, so why the fuck would I hurt her? Yeah, that's about right. Hurt your girl's cousin. That'll get you far in your relationship. Dumb shit. Anyways, my life is shitball for real right now, but at least we got our TVs and fans down here. Little shit makes a difference. All right, enough rambling on my part. Hit me back when you get the chance. Let me know what's going on in your life and out there in the city we love. K-Town's finest. LOL. Love you, bro.
Right.
Actually, hit the wrong button.
What happened?
I like how all the letters they make one point of sentence where he's like, that'll get you real far in your relationship. I was like that's a fair point. Just like Ashley was like, the only difference between Nicole and I is that I'm alive and she's not. Which I was like, oh well, that's a truthful point there, Ashley.
Every now and again, parts of that sentence were true, right? Who's Hey? You don't have to say the name if you don't want. But...
Oh no, I won't put her out there.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's some just Hey. All I was going through my head was Hayes. So yeah, because I remember I had to read that about 3 times just to go, ooh, these people all word things like in very,
Yeah, it's code. It's the way we talk to each other.
Right. It's
it's code.
Right. I remember when my son was in school and the teacher said, "Can I talk to you for a sec?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And then she's like, "It's like your son talks computer code." Like my son would literally spell the word just "you" for you and "r" like you, like how are you, and it would just be like computer words, And I'm looking at it and she's being serious. And I was just dying laughing because, yeah, when you're on the computer, you just break stuff down, and you know, like you even when I text too, I kind of like would shorten my words a lot more. I'm not as bad, but same idea. But when I'm reading that too, it's just like, okay, let me just read that again, and let me go one more time. Because yeah, it's like the lingo in a sense. But after about 3 times reading it, I got the gist of it.
Right.
But yeah, and so yeah, when is he out anyway? Like when is his
I
time
have
out?
to I have to look up. It
20,
should be here soon.
It's like 2024, 25.
I think so.
Is that really? Hmm. Really?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's been down for a while though.
Is it,
Yeah.
well,
I
2000?
think I think it's soon, like within the next year or so.
Yeah. I was thinking 2023, but then I was like,
Well,
I think it's a year
Palladino
later than
is.
that. But I don't know.
Palladino is like 2024. I believe it is. And
You'll get
so
more time. You'll get more time for your third strike, of pot than you would, what he went in for. That's the sad thing.
yeah.
But while we were talking about Karina, I did want to say really quickly, her birthday is the 26th of this month, which is a Monday. And I know that both sides of the family are doing their own private things, but I do know that the McClurkin family is having a celebration of life memorial something. And we don't know physical address yet, but anyone that's interested in sending flowers or something like that, I can get the information out to you. Because the celebration of life is going to be on the 25th, which is the Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
well, I'm just going to straight up ask you, Blaine. You said that you guys lived in that same trailer court where Karina was found.
That's when I was like 17, 18.
Oh, so that was not even close around that time then.
Oh no, I'm 32.
Oh, okay. I just remember you had said that, and I'm like, oh, but then I don't know if I ever asked you, or I can't remember, to be honest with you. Oh, okay, so that's Deb playing or Adam playing?
I'm not.
I was
I didn't do anything.
I'm sorry.
That's Adam.
I didn't do a thing.
Did you want it back up to this way, Adam?
No. I was. It was right above my mute button, and I was unmuted.
Oh, okay.
And I hit it.
Yeah. This is just for people that are coming in that haven't seen the letter. And of course, I had to do for Blaine now what exactly Murder Sheets does, because this is his information that he got. And yeah, so whenever you get stuff like this, Blaine, just let me know, or unless you know how to, I mean, I'm just basically putting on
absolutely.
because this is yours. You got this.
Mm-hmm.
You deserve the kudos for getting Ashley to even speak to you. And so if anybody wants that, again, don't send them out the other one. Send them out the one with your channel on it, because you deserve the kudos for her responding and stuff like that.
Bossy had asked in the chat, do y'all have any ideas on why they need to clear the woods at the Wabash? The reason they're doing that, if you look back in the parking lot, they brought in big, heavy machinery equipment, and they've cleared a path so that they can bring that down. I don't know if they're going to dredge that out or what exactly, but training. Okay, Adam.
Yeah, for training.
It's just getting to be some big old training. So yeah, that's why they cleared the woods out and cleared that bank.
Whenever we say training, we'll be like, training with the wink to it. I wanted to show you, and where is it? Oh, hey, talking to myself here on this channel. Let's see here. Where is it? Oh my goodness. Hold on. Talking to myself. I got a couple channels open or something.
It sounds like it.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to find. I'll find it. It's okay. Because I wanted to bring it up, and let's see here. Chris Gideon sent me this the list of the missing people in Indiana. and it's a current list. Is let's see here. Let me see here. I gotta find it again. There's something. Oh, here it is. Okay, let me just go. Was it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay, this is crazy, you guys. Um, and this is one of those things. This is why we appreciate it if people want to become a voice for the voiceless, because there were just so many cases, right? Even just taking a case and putting it to your Twitter, just sharing their, what do you want to call it, their the poster, um, just to remind people that some of these cases, well, a lot of these cases are still going on.
And Chris Gideon is excellent at it, I will say.
Huh?
The person, Chris Gideon, who you were just talking about, is excellent at it. I mean,
he is.
It's a full-time job, and it's wonderful.
I mean, he spends a lot of time doing it. Absolutely. I'm just going to bring it up on full screen for a sec here. And I actually, can I even zoom this in? Yeah, I guess I could a little bit. Anyways, this is 33 literally PDF files. 33, you guys. All these names. This is Indiana, okay? This is just the Indiana. 33 pages of all these people. I am going to post the link for it. So if anyone on their own channels wishes to, basically even just share the list, share the.
Yeah, if you could send that to me when you get a chance to that link.
Yeah, I will send that to.
And
good, Deb.
You know what's really crazy about that? I'm looking at, there's a map. It's a color-coded map. I'm looking at the map for that. And what's crazy about that is that Indiana's on the lower end. The higher end would be on the map is in red. So it's like New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Virginia, Florida, North Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky, Illinois, Missouri, Texas, Florida, Arizona, Oregon, and Washington, and Alaska. Those are the top ones.
I mean, anywhere down Interstate 95 is huge, which is the entire East Coast.
Yeah, right.
This is just like when I opened up that list, I was like, really? Like when you see it in perspective, against a couple cases versus all these names.
Right.
Again, I dropped the link.
Right, and this includes people that have left of their own, choice, but that's
right. Regardless, they hit the missing list. But
does anyone else do this irrational thing that when they like this list, like I scanned the whole thing, like I was gonna know the names on it. Like I was like, do I know any of these names?
I know. Right. And the thing is, some of them, will have probably made it back home. This must be one hell of a list to keep updating.
600,000 people a year.
Yeah. So. Oh, absolutely. Hey, Blaine. So Doug Bishop from Adventures with Purpose was on here the other day. Did you catch that live at all?
No, I did not.
No.
Okay. I went to work, came straight home, went to sleep this week.
Do you know who Adventures with Purpose is?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, let me show you who Adventures with Purpose is.
You would like these guys, Blaine.
Oh yeah, Blaine, you would love it.
I'm writing it down right now. I'm writing it down.
No, and I'm gonna stop the screen. We're gonna share the screen. So, Adventures with Purpose is they started off doing environmentally friendly cleanup of like the waterways, the rivers and stuff like that. And during the process of all that, they would come across different things like guns, all the, ATM machines, they were saying. But then they had come across as they were cleaning up, and like there was vehicles. There's tons of vehicles that are in the water. And I remember hearing Nick talking about how he kind of I think he was on. Was it Duty Run? No, it was on a show. But anyways, so Nick is newer and but not really to the AWP team because they're trying to have like the two teams now so that they can accomplish more. And so when Nick first helped, I think helped him, it was like to help, get a car out of there. But I think he said it was like 33 cars in that river. But anyways,
Wow.
so imagine coming across a vehicle and then there's a body inside, which is what happened, right? And
Wow.
so and then it was one of those things that just turned around everything that they were doing. They were getting a bunch of, messages and stuff like that asking, hey, basically like this family member is missing and we believe that they're this. So they changed the course of their whole direction. And when I personally had heard about them, it was back over about 2.5 years ago now. And I was on the Suzanne Morphew case, and someone had brought up Adventures with Purpose. At that point, I just remember somewhere in that 600 to 700,000 they were at the time, and they were growing. They were getting, I think they were at about 953K or something like that. When I think they were close to that, when I kind of made a tribute video because I was like, yeah, come on, 1 million, 1 million, because I think that they were talking about it. So, anyways, I had messaged Jared a couple times. He's kind of like the head guy, and Doug's been around there for, like I said, ever as well. And then, like I said, the team has grown. I think there was Carson, Josh, Devin, Nick, and of course Jared, Doug, and then Chaos Divers will go and help. Like a few other people will go in and help as they need it as well. And it's just kind of like a beautiful movement, of beautiful people. They've always kept their word, like meaning out of any channel, any person, they were always the ones that always, I remember them stopping by in the Suzanne Morphew when I would make videos and stuff like that. And so, like I said, no matter how much they've grown, they've always stayed very humble pie. Um, and then of
There-
course, and like, so they just, it's become this big movement, and now they're like at 2.64 million subscribers.
That's a lot.
And yeah, and they do it for free. It's all based on donations and help and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what? I remember this one episode in particular, and that was the one where Jared was getting fed up because he was upset because they needed to come back. And I can always forget which episode it was, but they needed to come back. They were asking the community, "Hey, look, we really want to come back, but we don't have the money to do this. Can you help out?" They were asking for a few $1,000s. I'll tell you, within a couple of hours, they were well over like 20 something, 30 something K, right? That's how
Wow.
much people cared. And he
that
was,
wasn't the Ethan case, was it?
pardon? No, no. Um,
Okay.
and but it was like this beautiful hearts. Just, Jared is a person that wears his heart on his sleeve, and I love. I mean, I love them all, but I love that guy because I just, he just wears his heart on his sleeve, and right during that episode, like people were just being trolls, right? And I really hate to mention a channel that's out there because but I'm going to kind of mention this. If you are subscribed to that, we'll just call it that trash channel that starts with a G, and then he makes this video that's called Adventures with Purchase, because of the fact that they had a members one done where you had to, um, in order, because you're a member, basically to watch it. It was privileged more stuff that they were showing privately. Um, Again, people like that want to take away from the beauty of what Adventures with Purpose does. Everything they do is based around donations, whether it's their memberships, um, whether it's people donating to them, whichever way, form, and shape. These people, they do it for free, but they become so big in a sense now that at the start they were kind of more getting flack. Now they're basically being asked. They're the ones that went in there within 43 minutes, solved Kylie Rodney's case.
Right.
They found her body.
Right. I think they're doing okay.
Yeah.
You know how many hats they've sold this week?
Oh, I bet. And then they got the car.
They deserve. I'm not criticizing them for it, but
let me put it this way. Anyone that wants to diss channels because they care a lot and other people want to try to bring them down, get the hell out of this channel right now if anyone ever wants to bitch about that. Right. Because there is nothing more beautiful. Go ahead, Adam.
Anytime something about something in an action someone else is taking resonates so deeply in you that it elicits a reaction in you that you can't stand, it says something about you, not the other person.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And but so anyways, basically they're scuba divers, self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. I remember that from when I was a kid. But anyway,
and civilians.
Yeah, and they have this sonar. But they have basically a sonar that most of the LE and that don't even have, because they've spent enough time. They're scuba divers, and then they have like their scuba diver that looks down, that goes across the water, and so really, if you even knew about this Kylie Rodney case,
right.
The first lake that they checked, okay, the first lake, and it's called Prosser, right? Prosser, is it?
The first one they checked was Boca, the Boca Reserve.
Okay, the ones that the LE checked, not.
But the one she was found in was Prosser County. Yeah, it was
Prosser. But that's where the LE checked. They said, or that lake had been cleared. Okay.
Yeah.
14 feet her vehicle was found. They found her within 43 minutes. They went
50 feet off the shore.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Wow.
But imagine going there, knowing that this lake has already been checked by people. It's been supposedly thoroughly checked. And then, so they start checking the other places, because why would they, right? If it's been thoroughly checked. But of course, doing their due diligence, Blaine, they of course had to do it themselves. And they went back over there 14 feet. And then to come see that all this, the vehicle was upside down, and all these items were still left there. A regular civilian in a kayak
back and pick them up.
Starts finding all these items. Like, why those items weren't taken in by the LE, regardless. Regardless. It's just disgusting, really.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, because they were asked to leave because they are civilians. So, like a lot of times law enforcement will pull them in and ask them to help with the recovery mission of like the vehicle or something like that. But in this instance, they were asked to leave, and I'm sure Blaine, in like rural towns, I think Doug even, a lot of times the mistakes that they come across that LE has made aren't malicious. They're just because they might do this once a year. They don't have the resources, they don't have the money, they don't have the training and experience. So it's not like they're intentionally missing something.
Yeah.
But it's really not. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, Garth.
No. Go ahead. I was just saying they don't have the technology. Like they don't worry about it because they don't do it that often.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But then they didn't even
really
go back.
Deb's trying to say something. Everyone, shut up for a second.
Yeah, shut up. It's not. I don't think it's uncommon for things to get left behind, because years ago, one of my neighbors, someone broke into her home and unfortunately did some horrible things to her. And as I was talking to her and comforting her, she was telling me what had happened, and she mentioned that the guy took beer out of her refrigerator and drank it. And I said, what did he do with the beer can? And she said, threw it in the trash. And I'm like, did the police take it? And she's like, no. And I'm like, call him right now. Is it still in the trash? And she's like, yeah.
That's evidence.
It was, and that's where they found. That is exactly where they found his DNA.
Right.
And that's how he was convicted. So I got an award.
Right.
But anyway.
Yeah, all I was going to say to follow up with that was that what I was saying is, after they pulled the car out, it's natural that stuff could have fell out of the vehicle while they were recovering out of the water. But once they made the AWP guys leave, no one in law enforcement was like, oh hey, we should put a diver back down in there just to make sure there's nothing else on the ground in the water.
What?
Because they just left out so that the laptop and all those things had fallen out of the car, and just somebody in a kayak went out like a week later and started picking this stuff up.
Yeah.
That's
so
crazy.
Another blunder, but
yeah. Well, there's two people, and I'm always willing. There's two people, Adventures with Purpose and Real Gongonzo, that I literally have on the highest of pedestals.
Sloopy.
Those people. Thank you very much, Sloopy.
Thank you, Sloopy.
Adventures with Purpose, and I'm just going to take that off and come back here. Adventures with Purpose and Real Gongonzo, to me, epitomize everything that human beings should be like. They do things. They stay humble. Like Gonzo doesn't need recognition or anything like that. They're just doing things out of absolute care. And that's the success that's coming along with it is because of those reasons, right? And how can you even take away from the beauty of those type of people in this world? So yeah, AWP, when people say like, like angels with a purpose, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because they literally have, like I said, they rely on the donations of the goodness of the people, because all these families are asking them to help. There is so many that they have, right? And as Doug Bishop had said, was that they basically plan their map according to basically the cases that are around there type of idea, because I said, well, how do you kind of pick and choose with all these people must be asking you? And then that's what they said, basically, because they're out of the Midwest and they're like mountain time over here. And
Oregon.
But anyways, Adventures with Purpose, beautiful people, beautiful cause. If you don't watch them, you would love watching their shows.
Right.
Now don't forget to hit
Check
You'll like them.
Yeah.
Did anyone see their new video with their new RV today? Or their fixed up RV? That was cool.
Yeah, I was watching that actually. Actually, I was watching Jacob from Chaos Divers as well, and then I was watching Josh Cantu, which is supposedly the funny one of the funny ones on there.
I know. I want to interview this young one.
Remember how he said Josh? Adam, are you froze?
Adam's
froze. Look at that face.
He's not frozen.
See that face, Blaine? That's only is everybody froze but me?
Frozen?
Am I froze?
No one's frozen.
No one's frozen. You're the one that's frozen.
Am I froze?
Are you quietly frozen?
Now you're frozen, Sonny.
Ooh.
Adam, are you doing that?
I'm doing nothing.
Yeah.
I blame for everything.
No. You guys, I'm literally looking at Adam's face and I'm like, right, Adam? And then I'm like, Adam, are you froze? Because Adam's
were we stuck in time?
We're all moving. Yeah, we're all fine.
You guys.
Frozen.
Yeah.
So we were stuck in time for a moment together, just looking at each other.
Yes.
Did I have like fortunes going on or something like that when I was froze?
I don't know. You're froze right now on my screen.
Yeah, you are froze, honey.
Am I froze?
Yeah, you're frozen.
Well, I better not start making faces or else I'm going to be like, someone's going to get a good picture of that.
Your screen, you can't get frozen if you just make crazy faces all the time like I do.
I know, right? Okay.
I wanted to ask you guys a question.
Nope. All filled up today. Go ahead.
So a couple of days ago, there was something on the news where it was talking about teens were sent to Wyoming ranches for therapy, and they say they found a nightmare of hard labor and humiliation. Did you guys hear about that?
Say that one more time.
Teens were sent to Wyoming ranches for therapy. They say they found a nightmare of hard labor and humiliation.
Are you talking about where the rich kids went?
No, the one where the kids went to in Wyoming. They went to those Christian camps in Wyoming.
Okay, so not like the place they sent Paris Hilton.
No. It was like it says 2 Christian programs are accused of forcing troubled teens to do heavy farm work. One man says he was branded with a cross. 3 women say they were tied to a goat as a punishment.
They use like Old Testament,
the
Old Testament stuff is justification for how they could get away with it.
Yeah, that's actually like I've been reading this article. I seen it and haven't heard anything else about it. And I'm actually into this article, and I think that's if you guys want to check out the article, it's very long.
Send it to me, Blaine.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my live tomorrow on this. It's probably gonna be more than one part because it's very long.
Okay.
Information.
And you probably want to get heading off, I'm assuming too, because you got that wedding to go to, Red?
Yes.
Yeah. So tell us, Ashley, what do you think about Blaine's beard being gone?
It's been a long time since it's been gone.
Did you laugh? Did you like ha?
Yeah, I did.
I bet you we're completely gone. You're 12 years old.
Oh wait, I can't hear.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's been a long time since it's been this short. Long time.
Because she doesn't have anything to grab you with when she's pissed, like, right? She would just probably grab you by your beard and go, "Get your ass over here."
Yeah, that's she was pretty pissed about that. She likes grabbing the beard. She can't grab it now.
Well, it will grow back. Well, mind you, I mean, that was quite lengthy and bushy, but you'll achieve that by Christmas probably.
Oh yeah, absolutely, hands down. It'll be here in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
You'll watch Adventures with Purpose and get jealous immediately.
Sunny's frozen still.
Really? Can you hear me?
You're frozen again. We can hear you. You're just frozen.
Okay. I'll go out and come back in, but let Blaine go here. Blaine.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I love you guys. Yeah. Thank you guys. So I'm gonna do my live tomorrow. Share the article with him, Sonny. I want your guys to tomorrow. I want you guys all to come on and read this article. Read whatever you can and kind of talk about it.
You might, if you send it to us as well in a messenger, might be, that way, because Sonny might forget tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that now.
And I'm just interested because growing up, like I did, I think it'd be interesting to read that kind of stuff. So.
I'm gonna drop it in chat, Blaine. Again, Blaine's channel is called Extracted Thoughts. So, because you were gonna do a live the other day, but you didn't.
Yeah,
right.
We will drop your the link to your live tomorrow night too. If you send it to us in Messenger or on Facebook, we can post it as well.
I'm gonna drop Blaine's link. So that's the link, the article that he speaks of, and I'm just gonna drop his link to Extracted Thoughts.
Yeah, as well. Yeah. Drop the article link too if you can, because I want them to check it out, because I want to talk about this article. I want to talk about some of the things and some of the points, because I myself went to a Christian thing like this, and so I find it intriguing in some of this story, and that it I just want to hear thoughts on other people, because I think some of these people need a voice on this too.
Right.
Absolutely.
I've got thoughts on it. Anything like I think, but
yeah.
Well, I love you guys. I'm headed out of here.
Yep. Blaine, thanks again for doing that, and let me know first and foremost if Ashley messages you back again.
All right. Yeah, most definitely. And I'm gonna send you a couple more. I'm gonna make a video for my channel. I would like for you to put the watermarks in those.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. All righty.
All right, guys. Love you guys.
Okay, make sure you look nice for the wedding tomorrow.
Yes, I'll send you pictures.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
Have a good night.
Bye, Ash.
Bye.
Yeah. And I'm just going to go out and come back in and see if that helps. I wonder if my husband is doing live. Like, usually him and his brother do lives too. So I don't know why I'm freezing up, but I'm just going to go out and come back in, and we'll see if that makes.
All right.
Could be the 100 bazillion tabs I have open. Do you think that's?
I mean, we've suggested that a few times, but couldn't be it.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Right.
Okay, let me be right back.
Right. Oh, I hate when you're looking really close.
And then there were two.
Deb, so what time is the soccer game tomorrow night? Or tomorrow day?
It's tomorrow day. We have parent day, and so we have a big pitch-in dinner
in the
pavilion. Yeah, I do play. They have a big pitch-in dinner at the pavilion at 11. Starts at 11, our lunch, and then the boys will play 2.5 hours later. They play. So we'll be tailgating until that time, and it's a tournament, so I have Saturday and Sunday to deal with.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you might not be around tomorrow night if Blaine does want people on.
No, I probably won't be tomorrow night.
Okay, I know I have a thing. Hey Alexa, are we still on for tomorrow? Did we ever say a time? Oh, and if anyone still wants to call in, again, if somebody does want to call in before we get off tonight, because we're already at 1 hour and 34 minutes.
Are you doing a stream with Alexa tomorrow night?
No, we're just gonna have a conversation.
Okay, I was gonna say because she's in forensics, right?
I always get confused if she is or was. I think it was. Right, Deb? I think it was right, Alexa? I think it was. I always have a brain block on that. I do want to. 1 second. Is this it? Okay.
Yeah. The training post that's in Peru is the dog. That's where they train their canines. It's a canine training unit.
Yeah.
Deb Boston Christian asked if that was IU Bloomington.
Yeah. No, it is not.
I should date someone that went to that school.
I know lots of people that played on the IU that have played on the IU soccer team though.
Did they finally tear down that big tower in the middle of town there? That one big tall building?
Actually, I'm gonna bring it into
I don't
the other
know.
one.
I haven't been there in a long time.
It's a funny town because one side of town, the police are, because the town's called Bloomington Normal. That's the town you're talking about, right? Bloomington Normal, Illinois?
No.
Oh,
Bloomington,
okay.
Indiana, where Indiana University is. Yeah.
So that's the same initial. Sorry, I apologize.
Yeah. I started to say Bloomington Normal. That's in Illinois.
But it's close enough that I can see where you might play them. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know this is from August 22nd, originally, when the family put out this statement, and actually it looks kind of blurry because it's too close in. 1 second. Deb, do you have? There we go.
What's this in relation to, Sonny?
To Kylie
Okay.
May Rodney. But Deb, I suppose, do you want to read it at all?
Yeah, let me pull it up here on my iPad.
Just in your chat there. We're just going to go visit this, and if anyone knows, and anyone that was watching Duty Ron and Barbara Butcher was on Duty Ron's show the other day, and I know he's going over it again today. But like they weren't able to come to a conclusive, what do you want to call it, decision on her death.
Type of death. Yeah. They confirmed it was her, but nothing has been given out as far as I've seen for toxicology or anything like that.
Yeah, they're not back yet, right? They said 4 to 6 weeks.
Right? Well, go ahead.
It's drizzling in. The information is drizzling in, but they're not going to release it for a couple months, I think.
Yeah. I think that if anyone doesn't know who Duty Ron is, and Duty Ron was somebody, again, that was very heavily at the same time. Duty Ron, his channel was a lot smaller back then, and he's grown again rather quickly in the course of the last couple of years here. Great human being, great person, a great ex-police officer. He has great guests on his show. Did I say he's a great human? Because he really is. And if anyone does want to go watch that show, I'm actually just going to put the link that he did the other day with Barbara Butcher. And she's the chief of staff, and she was the one that was speaking about Kylie. But I don't want to misword anything that was said. And so I'm just going to paste the link for Duty Ron's live that he did. Okay, so if anyone does want to go watch Barbara Butcher and listen to what she says about Kylie,
he's also done several really good ones with Candace, Dylan's mom. If you're into that case, if you follow that case as well,
absolutely,
he's a really trusted channel for her as well.
Yeah. Duty Ron.
Do you want me to?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It's a great.
You want me to read this or no? Are we reading the letter or? or not? If not, I'm going to put
Right.
it.
Yes, of course
My
we are.
hand's getting tired.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I just wanted to know if we were. If we weren't, I was going to put this away. But go ahead.
Waiting on you, actually, Deb.
Oh, I thought you were still talking about Duty Ron.
Nope.
Okay. All right. So this was a statement that the family put out regarding Kylie Mae Rodney for immediate release on the 22nd of August. Truckee, California. Friends, family, law enforcement, media, and our global community, we are eternally grateful for the love and support you have shown us in the last couple of weeks. We have weathered a storm of unfathomable force, and it is purely thanks to the army of warriors, matriarchs, healers, and helpers holding us up that we continue to stand today. Mr. Rogers famously told a story of looking for the helpers whenever he saw scary things in the news. We have not had to look for the helpers, as you have all come to our rescue in full force. We are forever indebted to you. While we accept the sadness cast under death's shadow, the rising sun shines light upon us, reminding us not to mourn our loss, but to celebrate Kylie's spirit and the gift that we all received in knowing her. Kylie will surely remain with us, even though we will not get her back. There are certain occasions when words fail. Perhaps this is why our human nature has given us art, dance, and music, which all are often more effective ways to connect us to each other and our rawest emotions. Kindly excuse us as we retreat and dance privately to life's song while we celebrate our daughter's spirit and heal our souls. In gratitude, the Rodney Neiman family. That was beautifully written.
Yep.
And I love that sentiment about the connection through, like, art, in different artistic ways.
Was she into art, dance, and all that stuff?
She was an incredible singer, and she played ukulele, I believe.
Wow.
And there are videos of her. She had a beautiful voice. So she was very artistic. I think she did paint as well and draw.
Yeah. Wow.
It's just so sad.
Yeah. Sunny paints. Sunny is an artist too. People may not know that.
Creative people, I think, are usually left-handed. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it.
Really? Are you a lefty?
Yep, me and my twin both are.
My son's a lefty. Huh.
Is he creative?
He is creative. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and so she obviously had a very creative side about her as well.
Right.
To be honest with you, anyone that does that much, and like I said, all those things, you could that's kind of always to me personally, is like that free spirit type of personality. It's just very sad.
Yep.
I just
and then the more
no, just for them at the moment, at least, not to have any conclusive to whether or not it was, accidental or criminal. Yeah, that's kind of sad.
Yeah, and they probably been given some information that we haven't, which they should. But I mean, you can kind of point. Things are kind of pointing much more in one direction than they are the other. And if you listen to the confirmed things that have come out.
Yeah.
Like even if you listen to Doug yesterday, there were certain things that he said that he kind of put an exclamation mark on something that there had been question marks on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just remember Duty Wrong kept saying, like they were just, he was just completely kind of caught off guard. He was expecting to hear one way or the other type of idea. And it just left a lot more questions, really. So there's so much going on, isn't there? All these different things. Kylie, the river, Delphi, I thought that was really cool, though, you guys, that Ashley actually answered Blaine back. That was pretty cool. Like,
Yeah,
I
good for
kind of
them.
forgot about it, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, me too.
like somebody had asked, and then I, honestly, because I didn't even like think about it again, because I was just like, yeah, she's not
We're
going
in
to
the middle of live. I wish you'd show me how to do that.
What?
To like, get into that system and email them.
Oh, I know, right? Just sit there and be like, no. Right.
I've got all this money just waiting to chirp people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a list.
Let's see this. I mean, there's nothing really groundbreaking with Delphi going on. I mean, really, besides the Wabash River and the whole Kegan Kline thing. Oh, wait, on Sunday night, are we going to say who's going to be on Sunday or not? Not yet.
I mean, I always think it's best to wait until, because anything can come up in 2 days, but I mean, they did confirm. So, but yeah.
You can just say that it's going to be a really informative
Doug
show.
Carter and yes, Doug. Tony Lesenby and
I know, right? I was just like, do I want on Elon Musk, Oprah? I don't know.
We're holding a share. We're holding the share.
Just tell him to send money. Yeah, we don't want to talk to him. We just want him to send money.
Anthony will be here from Carroll County Jail.
Elon, can you buy us a coffee, please?
No, he's getting out soon.
I don't know. Do you guys have anything else much more to say, or does anyone have anything they wanted to ask in chat before we head out of here? It's just kind of I was, at the end of the day, I was working on videos today. Mm-hmm. Thank you again to Famously Unfamous for the videos. Thank you to Sloopy for the super chat.
Thank you. Hey, Sloopy.
And yeah, John Kelly. Deb, did you send your, or are you just expecting him to watch a live and be like?
I'm sure he's going to call me.
Yeah, is he going to call you? Yeah. I'm so impatient.
Why would he call you, Deb?
Huh?
What would he call you? What would he call you?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, darling.
Yeah.
Remember that song from years ago? Probably not.
Nope. Sure don't.
Shows her.
Oh, you baby. You baby.
Callie says, I still feel like it was accidental, but Nick was on duty Ron last night, right? And said he only saw her legs and shoes. Then later said he saw skin.
Mm-hmm. And Doug was on Zav Girl last night, and there's things they can't answer, which I think most respectable channels are going to understand that and not press him because no one wants to interfere with an investigation. He was asked if she was clothed, and he said, you can see it in his video. He said, I can't answer that. And he said, but I really wish I could. He's like, because I think it would tell you something. And to me, that gave an answer.
That is.
And then someone asked and then someone else asked if she had shoes on, and he said, I can't tell you that, but again, I wish I could. And I didn't know all the stuff about this tow truck thing, that people have been speculating with the tow truck driver that came out.
Really?
So he confirmed that was Saturday. It was the day after the party.
Uh-huh.
And there were there were cameras on that tow truck, and they have positive ID of. Well, not right. I'm not gonna go that far, but but that it was Saturday morning and not Friday, which would change the whole narrative of the timeline of when things happened, if that was Kylie.
Yeah.
Well,
absolutely.
But that tow truck.
But it was her car
for a while.
What?
That tow truck? Are you talking about the tow truck driver? Because he's been talking for a while, about, you're talking about what the tow truck driver was saying, right?
And she didn't know how to do the seatbelt thing, and yes.
Yeah. Yeah, but it wasn't confirmed. Like nobody had confirmed that it was Saturday until recently.
Yeah. Yesterday was the first time I heard Doug say it, and he said it definitively that it was Saturday morning.
Well, the way that some guy named Feller, whatever his name is, when he asked it,
Tyler Feller.
Tyler Feller. Oh, that's a tongue twister right there.
He's a minister, from
the way he asked it was he's like, so have we confirmed that it was Saturday or Sunday? And then Doug goes, yeah. And I was like, yeah,
which one?
You know, right? And it just made me laugh because when somebody does that, and then they just give you yep. And it's like, no, I literally asked you 2 separate questions there.
Yeah.
But it was just the way it was just what it made me laugh is because it was just like, so if we confirm that it
regardless if it was Saturday or Sunday, either one, would mean that there's something, and that was after she was supposed to have gone home, and the next day. Yeah, and I think there's a lot of speculation too. I mean, I don't know. We're all speculating, but you have to remember if that part of the country, a straight brim hat that has an SF on it for San Francisco is a dime a dozen. Like it would be like living in Indianapolis and seeing. Oh my God! What's your
Colts?
Yeah.
Yes. So I mean, just because somebody was wearing a San Francisco hat does not mean it was Jagger.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm just saying it doesn't mean it was.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I understand you email. I'm not sure. Sunny, I was wondering how Blaine is talking to them, and can you get them on one of the lives? Yeah, right. Boston, are you talking about Ashley, Garth, or Garrett Kurtz? Probably not going to happen.
Oh, let me drop chaotic thing in the chat again.
Yeah.
Oh no, Teresa, I'm so sorry.
Oh, what?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Teresa.
Oh, you're in Anderson, are you? I'm sorry, Teresa. Can't stay. Yeah, Teresa lives in Florida area now, and she's like, so she's from the Suzanne Morphew case. If anyone doesn't know, but Teresa comes into the chat, and she's been she actually knew Suzanne Morphew, and actually that case is getting reopened there again. But Teresa, I'm so sorry for your brother's passing unexpectedly.
Yeah. Sonny, I was gonna ask you, did Doug talk about that on our show, or
which?
Because they were gonna go back out. They were gonna go back to Suzanne and look for her again after the winter was over.
Okay.
And did we address it on ours, or was it Zavgirl that did it last night? Because he did address it, but I can't remember where.
Yeah, it was on Zav's, I believe.
And I'm trying to remember now if he said it's. I think he said it is on the schedule that they're going to go back out now that it's not the winter months.
Yeah, because the thing was with and you guys, just everyone, prayers for Teresa.
Yes, please,
and her loss as well. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so right, I believe too, because Adam, you had me wondering there too, because I didn't really think to really ask about it because, like besides bringing them up about working on Suzanne Morphew's case, because usually there's nothing to show that Suzanne was in the water,
Right.
But they haven't found her yet. Some people believe that she's in the water, and a lot of people don't. So to me, it's kind of like if they really don't have any basis that she was going to be in, that she was in the water, because, but yeah, so they did come out because again through, I think, I'm not sure, whatever, but through psychics and whatever as well, that were saying she was in the water. Anyways, they did come out, and it was one of those things. I think it just happened to snow the day before, and so what was a clear lake, or a lake that you could go on, suddenly became like an icicle in a sense.
Right.
So they did search some places. They met up with AK. This is when Gonzo and AK were both working kind of on the case together, but they do not anymore. But AK and Gonzo both separately still work on Suzanne Morphew's case, along with a lot of other people. And so, so they came out, but it was a little bit of a bust because of the weather had taken a change. So I believe it was on Zav's when it was asked, because I honestly wasn't even thinking that they would go back out, because unless it, you know what I mean? Like, unless there's something there that they're like,
Right. I think that's why I took notice of it, because I knew that would interest you, and I didn't know if you were watching that. So maybe that's why it stuck in my mind.
Yeah, because it's not like her vehicle was missing.
Well, they did the same with Karina. They went and looked into Karina's case, and Karina was not missing in a car.
Correct.
Right.
There'd just be a car involved, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, what? So kudos to them, because I wasn't really thinking about it because of the fact I was like, wow, where do you even
double
start?
check that I'm not wrong. Make sure I'm not lying.
No, I'm pretty sure it was on Zav's, though, because unless it was on Grizz.
No, I didn't watch that one. So, I just want to make sure I'm not getting the information wrong. Like, I thought he said they are going back out there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I heard that part, and it's eluding me at the moment. I believe that they made a comment towards though.
We'll find out.
I don't want to get wrong either. Yeah. Other than that, I want to get out of here myself. It's almost 2 hours here. And what did Teresa say here quickly? I found images, the septic system dug up. We have documents on water augmentation approval. He had a huge septic system dug up after Andy's big search. I have images from real estate agent. Oh, okay. I know that there was talk about that stuff as well back in the day. I'm not really overly familiar with all what's going on with her case, because I've dived so heavy into the Delphi. But Suzanne's always in my heart, because, like I said, for me, I just followed my heart. Suzanne, she has that special place for me, but I can't say that I'm up to date with all of this current information that's going on, because I can't do, I exhausted myself with Suzanne Morphew's case, in a sense. So she will get her justice. I care so much about the Suzanne Morphew case, because that's the case I was first original. Even though I seen the Delphi, Suzanne Morphew's case is what, I wasn't even in the true crime. It was just this beautiful lady, beautiful soul, beautiful person, that aura that was shining through, and then you just knew something was up with it. And
on Mother's Day.
I mean, I just exhausted myself, ridiculous. I do the same thing with the girls, but I at least understand that I have to have more balance, because Suzanne's case was just living it, breathing it every single day. You wake up, every thought process. I mean, it happens with Delphi, but not the same, because now I know,
how
overdoing
to shut it off.
Where overdoing it gets me. And then, so once I took that little bit of a break from Suzanne's case, and I was like, and started looking at Delphi, I've never gone back. I've kept up with it at the time, but now I know that, Matt Blanc, who's always on, I know Teresa, I know there's a lot of people, Gonzo and everybody that still, keep producing videos and all that stuff that fight for Suzanne. My journey at the moment is obviously fight for Suzanne, keeping an eye, but it's Delphi. I could not put that much time. People don't understand, right? For me, I'm not just like, here, let me just throw this out and that out. I put a lot of time and effort when I do something into something and Delphi drains me already as itself. But Suzanne is always sitting there at the forefront of my brain as well, along with some of these other cases that I've come to know,
Right.
you know, along the way, like Karina, the Flora girls, Evansdale girls, you
Right.
know, Echo Lloyd, just different people that, you know, the stories have come out during this entire time. So anything that anyone can do that's watching on their channels or Twitters, I just put that list out there again. You know, every
Yeah.
little voice counts out there, makes a
Did
difference.
either of you read the article I posted on our Facebook page today about the that group? I think they did it in other cities around the country as well, but they did it in my neighborhood here in Charlotte, where in honor of the murdered woman in Memphis, Eliza. Oh my, her last name is escaping me now. It was Eliza Fletcher. That
The
know,
woman that was
you're
yeah.
talking about who was missing, and who she went out on an early morning run and she never came back and she was murdered.
Yeah.
A group of joggers, they got together at like 5:30 this morning, and I think there was like 100 of them, and I think they did it in other cities around the country too, and they finished her run for her in honor of her, since she never got to finish her jog. I just thought that was a really cute little touching way to tribute someone that was
that is
that
very
was a passion
sweet.
of theirs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very thoughtful.
Okay, you guys. So like I said, if Blaine does his live tomorrow, again, that was oh my goodness, I don't know. All these different links have been sent from different. I'm just gonna post that link one more time. That
She didn't have makeup on.
Blaine had. Oh, there it is. Okay, copy. Blaine's channel again is Extracted Thoughts. Thank you so much too. Thanks so much for everyone for coming in, spending time with us.
Yep.
We're tired. Okay.
We are.
You didn't kind of notice it. We're tired. Like I said, I was making videos all day.
I was running my legs off all day.
Yeah, and Adam was spreading the upper part of his body while Deb had the legs going, I guess. But anyways, you guys,
I was not contributing anything to the channel, just like always, right?
Same.
Like that one person said.
Yeah, I know. Whatever. On those people. But anyways, yeah, it's just that people that aren't YouTube creators and that they don't understand all the time that goes into it, and the you know, the amount of time that truly goes into it. Like, honestly, it's a ton of work to do. And but anyways, people in this chat, you know, almost all of it is always kept classy, and we are very thankful that people. It's not like a drama chat, and anytime there's drama, they just get kicked out anyway. So,
and I want to shout out Aussie really quickly, because Aussie went. I won't go into detail, but someone was in need. Aussie went out of their way to go through their own, you know, to help privately in their own way, and I just, you know, kudos to Aussie, just being a good human being.
Okay. Aussie, you get the shout out today for being a great human being today. I'm sure there's a lot of you guys out there as well, of course. Definitely. You know that. So anyways, yeah, you guys take care. Have a great night. What is today? Friday?
It's Friday.
Oh,
Sunday night.
Yeah. So we'll have a couple guests on Sunday, and but we'll let the thumbnail come out for Sunday, because we don't, you know, we don't like to try to count our chickens before they're hatched.
Right.
Just in case something does happen. Alexa, me and you have to talk tomorrow. Like I said, email me, and at some point Alexa's going to be joining us as well. And other than that, I don't know, Elon Musk sometime next week. I'm not really sure.
I hope that Deb's son wins a soccer game tomorrow during the day. I'll be at a soccer game tomorrow during the day too.
Please have those seconds, yeah. Okay, guys, we're out of here. You guys take care. Have a great night, and thanks for watching us. And
good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.